I'm Storm Checker AT meteorologist Austin Haskins with your Thursday weather forecast. Winter is set to make its return to the Chippewa Valley later tonight. We have a winter weather advisory in place for the entire area, and this runs from 10 p.m. tonight to 10 a.m. on your Friday. For a couple inches of snow-covered and slippery roads are also expected as well. So let's take you through that. I will say, though, during the day today and into early this evening, you are not going to deal with any issues whatsoever. So the morning commute, midday commute, and the early evening commute, you're going to be fine. It's after about 9 p.m. tonight. That's when the snow is going to move in from west to east and will overspread the area late this evening into the overnight hours. And it will continue into Friday morning, though the coverage and intensity by Friday morning will begin to diminish. And by late morning, still maybe a light snow shower or a couple of flurries around, but by the time we get to about late morning, early afternoon, the snow should be done with, and we'll actually see a decrease in cloud cover. And by Friday night, we're looking at mostly clear conditions. So what are we looking at for snow totals? Let's take a look at some different model runs across the area. We'll start with Eau Claire. The consensus here showing about 2 to 4 inches for most of the areas surrounding Eau Claire, one total going up to about 5 inches, or one model, I should say. As far as Rice Lake goes, totals here are about the same, maybe just a tiny bit less in that 2 to 3 inch range for the most part. And then for Black River Falls, there's a little bit more of a spread here, but generally here, same amounts, about 2 to 4 inches, some going up closer to 5 inches. And that's where we're keeping the snowfall forecast, 2 to 5 inches. And again, there may be a swath of higher totals possible. It's not a guarantee, but that certainly could set up somewhere in the Chippewa Valley. And then the farther north you go, totals are going to be a little bit less. So kind of what you need to know, the snow becoming likely, again, roughly 8 p.m. tonight through noon Friday, though the peak of it, 10, 11 p.m. tonight to about 6 a.m. And it will be accumulating snow, so shovels and snow plows will likely be needed, maybe snow blowers in a few locations potentially, but there's still some question marks, of course. If a heavier band of snow sets up, where could that set up? And then also, we'll have some drier air at the onset of the precipitation moving in, and that could maybe limit totals a little bit or delay the timing of the snow. So we'll have to watch this pretty closely. It's not going to be a major event by any means, but certainly it's going to be one of the bigger, quote, snowstorms we've had this year, because we haven't had much snow this entire winter. Now, outside of that, we're tracking yet another system for Saturday night, Sunday, Monday, and into Tuesday. And I want to quickly look at that here. So this is the European Futurecast, and it's showing snow Saturday night throughout the day Sunday into Sunday night, but we're going to start to see a nose of warmer air move in either overnight Sunday, early Monday morning, or sometime Monday morning. That's going to change this precipitation over to rain. And then as we head into Tuesday, we'll get some colder air to kind of wrap around, but by then most of the precip will be on the lighter side. So this one, another system, could be more impactful than the one that's going to pass through tonight. Snow accumulation with this one certainly looking likely, with the precip eventually changing to rain, and gusty winds likely as well with this one. So we'll keep you updated on that. Likely we will talk more about this once we get this first system out of the way tonight and into tomorrow morning. The one benefit with both of these systems, total precipitation the next 7 days, looking really good, actually. Most spots anywhere from a ½ inch to as much as 1.5 to 2 inches of total precipitation. And you know what? We need the precipitation. We will certainly take this. A lot of people probably don't want it in the form of snow, but we can't really be picky at this point in time. And again, outside of those precip chances, temperatures are going to run a little bit below our seasonal averages.